Here we are.
I was really tempted to do it, but I'm not going to do it.
Beep, beep, boop, beep.
I was... I tried... the first time I tried, I failed, so I was like, nah. PartinG fighting! Okay, so he's spawning up to the top left. As our red Protoss. And up to the top right, we have Mr. CJ enters Trust. Okay, cool story. Possible. Where's Todd when you need him?
I don't know.
Oh well. He'll be hassling me for replays after this, I guarantee. Like after every turn.
Are they always made public, are they, for the replays after this?
I think it's more for like stuff like casting purposes or whatever and things like that. Like, you know, whenever we do previous ones. So. But whatever. Anyways, throws down the gateway. GG, done. We're at, no, okay, both players at the same time, never mind. Okay, actually, I wonder if the replays are public on the bracket, because normally you can click on the versus thing, and then depending on whether or not the players have been asked to upload them as verification.
Yeah, but they're not there.
No, they're not there, never mind. Sometimes we ask for that, but sometimes not, so. It's a bit difficult with the Koreans as well, because the Koreans don't give a damn, they just do whatever they want, man. Alright, so double gas, and pylons, plenty of pylons. Alright. So, after this, obviously, during the weekend, we do have the NA qualifiers as well as European ones. Again, important to mention that they are not region locked. I wonder if all the Koreans know that they are not region locked. I assume so.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
If they've read it all properly.
Yeah, I'm sure they've been told.
Yeah.
And once one person knows, the rest will know as well.
Yeah.
Trust has gone for both gases with all three in immediately. So obviously the highest amount of gas you can bring in, which could be a 1-gate expansion with the Mothership Core and Sentry being built at the same time here with Warp-Gate Research. Because as it finishes, he has 250 energy, which 250 gas, which is all three.
Yep.
Could be straight to tech here. Could be Stalker. Well, actually, look, it looks like it will be all three.
Yep, Sentries.
But even though one Sentry is being used here, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be an expansion build. It could be for a reactionary build. So he could throw down the Twilight Council and then scout with the hallucinated Phoenix, which you'll get from the Sentry pretty fast here. But by the looks of it, it seems to be a expansion build. A Stalker there to protect in case there is an Oracle play. And he doesn't know exactly what's going on. He just knows his opponent's got 1-gate something. And it is Stargate. Stalker is able to push back the Mothership Core as well, remember? But there is a Zealot and Stalker out, which would force a force fields. Force a force fields.
Yes, it would.
And then the Stalker is going to have to come for the Mothership Core at the back. So nice little move here from PartinG, and he's going to find out exactly what his opponent's doing really, really fast here, I think.
Yeah, time and time again, we see this Zealot Stalker Mothership Core poke out here, and
there's been no force fields, which means the units come in, and that's Chronobuster's Stalker is going to be important here. And still, PartinG doesn't exactly know what this is. Is it hidden tech?
Yeah.
PartinG must be confused at this point.
He didn't see the probe at the natural.
Didn't see the Nexus, well hidden.
And he had to get out of there because there was just too much firepower without his Mothership Core.
He's got the Oracle being built here, but he's looking around. He's been tricked.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't know what this is. He's completely oblivious. He saw 1-gate and that was it. Didn't see anything. But knew double gas was there. Knew a Sentry being built, but still can be 1-gate tech. And with the Oracle coming in, which is going to be spotted by the hallucinated Phoenix.
Seems so.
Great opening here from Trust. PartinG's going to throw down his expansion anyway. And a Robo immediately because he's not sure what's going on. The Oracle shouldn't get any damage done at all. There's, first of all, Photon Overcharge. Second of all, 2 Stalkers in the main base.
Yeah, really, really well defended. Really well set up here as Trust. And that Mothership Core, as you said, is just patrolling between those 2 locations. So anywhere the aggression would hit, he should be fine and dandy. As that Oracle will now fly on in. The Oracle is going to probably give him the opportunity to see the Twilight Council, but even that, no, gets pushed away.
Didn't see it. And now with the extra gateways coming in, I think he can piece together this is an expansion build. The gateway timings means there must have been something before this,
Yeah.
but it's not something which would have threatened him, which would have been robotics facility, which isn't usual, and so he knows it's the one gate nexus. So he knows exactly what's going on now.
Ooh, catches a few of those probes actually transferring forwards there, so 5 in total.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah,
He's
man.
at 29 probes to 23. He's ahead in the economy because of that Oracle.
It was better than getting none. Let's say that.
But Blink is coming in, and an extra gateway. 4 gateways Blink. Similar strategy-ish from Trust. Seems like he's going to be rather aggressive soon. Going to move out. Going to try and hit PartinG on the natural. He does have that sentry still, so... Or does he? Yes, he does. So still could be forced on the ramp. He's moving out with the probe. He's going to be aggressive, but PartinG has to know what's going on. He doesn't know about the Twilight Council. He knows that this is one gate and then into most likely Robo. Could be still Stargate. Could be anything, actually.
PartinG's going to have to
Be
control
careful.
really
Very
carefully.
careful here.
This is going to be difficult, actually, for PartinG.
4 sentries, too. Oracle coming in for more info. 5 Stalkers.
All the info he gets.
It's a lot of Stalkers.
Yeah.
But, you know, PartinG's got the same. So it's still hard to read into.
Hallucinate Phoenix is actually heading up to that top
He
right.
needs to find out. That's why he needs to know what the
Yeah.
hell's going on. Is it a Robo? Is it Twilight? Is it... What is this?
This is a lot for Trust. That one Immortal is so important for PartinG to keep alive during all of this, but also importantly focus down on those Stalkers.
He's going to get in. He's going to see this. He's going to see the Twilight Council, so he's going to know this is most likely Blink. He's seen the 4 gateways now. All you need to do as PartinG is sit on your ramp.
Force field. Force field.
Well, he's got Blink, remember, too, so...
Well, anyway, to try and kind of stop them from actually getting up here is
Where's
really
the mothership
important.
core? Okay, there it is. He's got photon overcharge going on, and he needs that Immortal, and he needs another one.
The thing is he can't let those sentries get up, because if they get good force fields off, then it might cause a lot of problems, especially as they do now push up through there. The probes can't even come off the line, and Trust is isolated so much of his opponent's army. He's focusing down the Nexus. If he gets this with another great force field, he shouldn't have let those force field sentries get up there, because when they do, these kinds of things happen. He's
Second Immortal.
This is going to be so darn close. Those 2 Immortals staying alive might be able to hold on here.
Yeah, PartinG seems like he is going to hold, but there's going to be more reinforcements coming in.
Micro back as best he can do. That one Immortal does fall, but to the firepower of so much for reinforcing there for PartinG.
And now a second photon overcharge can be used.
All right, so calm before the storm once again as PartinG tries to hold on. The photon overcharge is still there, still holding on strong. That one Immortal at the back. Look how much PartinG is babysitting that with his control. His second Immortal pops. This is a brilliant, brilliant hold here for PartinG.
Yeah, and he just needs to keep on defending, keep on defending. 4 Zealots, though. Remember, this is winner moves on to play Sulky, loser eliminated in the round of 8 after 150 players eliminated in the top 8.
Nice addition here by Trust to throw in a few Zealots with this, but as you can see, PartinG focusing those down with the Photon Overcharge means that he can get to those squishy Stalkers at the back. Those 2 Immortals have more than enough firepower to push this away, and Trust behind this isn't really transitioning on.
No, he's starting to build probes again, so he's going to look to get out of this, so he doesn't have to just throw all his eggs in this this attack.
All right, so the Mothership Core also providing a lot of vision.
3rd Immortal, and this is over.
Yeah, there's just no way you can actually break that now. He has to get tricky with these Stalkers, try and blink into the main, but even that is treacherous because of...
Yeah, +1 attack cannon. He's just fortifying his stance here. He's got an Observer out there as well, so he sees if any more units are coming in, which there aren't. Another Robo being built from Trust. He knows that PartinG held on like a boss. Like a boss. And now he's able to go into all gas as PartinG is. So Chronobus into the Nexus, get that pro count up, get that +1 attack, keep building Immortals, but he, good gosh, has a big Immortal advantage. 3, if not 4 soon.
Yeah. Now all Trust has to do from this point on is keep those Stalkers present on the map, keep threatening with them, make sure that, you know, his opponent can't really leave his base too easily. But at the same time, he's going back home. He needs to, because I don't think in a straight-up engagement he ever wins this at this point.
No.
So sitting back with your Stalkers and just chilling out, if PartinG wanted to go with a heightened Immortal count,
going to be very good against just this composition that PartinG has.
Yeah, on the ramp, you're all right on Habitation Station, you're right.
He's got Photon Overcharge too, so he wouldn't be broken. But I'd expect from PartinG, with his advantage, because he cannot break his opponent, take a 3rd.
Yeah.
You can't really break him. You know you're at an advantage. You know he can't fight you, so you can just go ahead and take a 3rd here. Unless he gets the Templar Archives fast and tries to break the ramp that way, but it's easy just to take a 3rd.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I'm always a big fan of going Colossus anyway, so I would have done Colossus by now. But PartinG adds on 3 extra gateways, making sure he is all good and safe.
I mean, especially with the backbone the Immortals provide you with for going Colossi, it's such a strong position if you can blank good time warps.
Full scout too with the Observer, so he's everything.
Did he get everything?
Sees all the gateways being added on, and PartinG adds his own, obviously, and is just going to expand, which is the perfect response. But are we seeing Trust take a gold base? There's a probe there.
Yeah.
Crazy little man.
I guess he's gonna. The thing is that if he takes a gold base, and for some reason, I mean, the Stalkers at this point now are kind of keeping Trust back. If for some reason PartinG decided to walk in between the natural and main, it's really difficult to actually hold on to that gold base. And he sees it. He sees it with the Observer instantly as it adds.
Nah, there's not too much that the gold base can really give in the next few minutes. Obviously, the longer the game goes on, the more value he'll get from it. But it's not an emergency and something immediately. It's like, he's taking the gold base, go! Like this kind of thing. It's not that drastic. So I wouldn't think PartinG is too super worried about it. He's got such an advantage, +2 attack. And from this position with the extra gateways he's added on, he can start to build an army to move out soon. And especially because the gold base, what it does say is that it has to be defended, which means he, as you said, has to come down to the low ground and he has to fight. If PartinG's better in a fight, which he is currently, then he can force a fight if he puts pressure on the gold base, which I think he'll end up doing soon. I mean, Warp Prism's being built. He could either put pressure on the gold base, drop in the main base. There's multiple different things he can do from this point.
So many options, just like, you know, the majority of StarCraft, there are quite a lot of options to these things, and, well, Trust is going to fly on around with his Hallucinated Phoenix, have a look around. He blinks in with 4 Stalkers as well, using that Hallucinated Phoenix for the high ground vision. That was a nice double use of that hallucination there for a second, and even blinked straight on into the mineral line. So he's just looking for suicide Wookiee kills, but he's already got 19 during this entire game, but PartinG's still ahead. Well, it's still pretty even, sorry.
Alright. I'd expect PartinG to go soon.
Yeah, like, there's not really a whole lot holding him back, to be honest with you.
Well, just in case of counterattacks or you know, blinks, warp prisms and stuff like that. But he's got a good enough army now. +2 attack about to finish, the main thing. And now this is a fight that's going to have to be taken here by Trust out in the open if he wants to keep his gold base alive. He will have time warp. He will have position, which means he can spread out easier.
He has advantage. PartinG has advantage of Zealot numbers with +2 weapons, which is, if he goes right now that it's done, this could be a big deal. But he sends a Hallucinated Phoenix in and sees a Colossus. If he is fooled by that, I don't think he is, though. I think he just goes.
It's only 1 Colossus. You don't care about 1.
Well, let's see if he's
go Power Rangers.
There we go, and he's going to drop some of these Zealots. Oh, wait, there he goes. Okay, so he's trying to draw some of the shots of that Colossus with those Zealots, but feedback on the Mothership core, but the time warps have already been laid down anyway. Those Immortals really wanting to get on top of those Stalkers at the back. There's just too many Zealots left over for PartinG, though, that were tanking up quite a bit of that. So he will try and push on through. Those 5 Archons at the front here. PartinG's army is so perfectly positioned with the Archons at the front for the Immortals as well. That was a crushing victory.
To the semis!